past due physical ARCs that I fully still intend to read, and why I haven't read them yet. I do make it a valiant effort to read every ARC that is sent to me if I'm interested in it, because I am so grateful and blessed to work with so many fantastic publishers. But there are some I want to get to that I just have not been able to get to. I can only read so fast, even though I am a fast reader. I have NetGalley, books I want to read, things of that nature. So let's talk about these books and why I haven't gotten to them yet. The first book is by Berkeley Romance. Thank you, Berkeley, for the free finished copy of Ride With Me by Simone Saltani. I fully intend to read this. I read the first book via audio, which is Cross the Line, and I loved it. It is an F1, like best childhood friends to lovers romance. And I really wanted to read this one as a tandem read, but for some reason that I don't know the answer to, the audiobook came out almost a full month after the book released. So that's why I'm late on this one. I was waiting for the audiobook. I do have the audiobook now, and this will be getting read probably within the next week. The Love Lyric by Christina Forrest is another Berkeley Romance that was sent to me. Thank you, Berkeley Romance, again for the Love Lyric. I have this thing where I really, really like to read books, even if they're simply interconnected standalones in publication order. It really bothers my brain, and the entire time I read this, I'll be thinking there's two other books, and it will impact my reading of the book. I don't know why my brain does that. I cannot explain it to you, but I do have the other two audiobooks for the two books that come prior in this this interconnected standalone series. So I am reading The Neighbor Favor right now, which is the first book. Then I'll read the second book, and then I will read The Love Lyric. So this will be getting read. I am very grateful for it. I'm just reading the other two first. Tor Nightfire sent me a copy of White Line Fever by Casey Jones. Thank you, Tor Nightfire. And I haven't read this yet because I had not been in the mood for a thriller. And I don't want to read a book I'm not in the mood for, or not in the mood for that genre for, because I don't want it to impact my opinion of the book. But I recently listened to A King of Ashes by S.A. Cosby, and that completely changed me on thrillers at this point. So I really, really want to get to this. I have requested the audiobook via Libby, so as soon as that comes in, this is getting read. Avid Reader Press was kind enough to send me Palm Meridian by Grace Flahive. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but I'll fix it before the review. And this came out in June, and it is a very obviously, like, it's set in Florida. It's a summer read. So I'm actually going to take this with me today to my in-laws' house. It is short. It's just barely over 200 pages. So I think I am going to binge read this today and give you my thoughts. Let me know if I should do that, because this seems very backyard summer. My daughter's in the pool, time to read a book kind of book. So maybe I'll binge read this today. What do you guys think? I'm going to include this other book by Avid Reader Press because I haven't technically finished it, even though I am currently reading it. This is a memoir by the same Palestinian author that wrote Salt Houses. It's called I'll Tell You When I'm Home, and this is her memoir about motherhood, infertility, the genocide in Palestine, and how it's affecting her and her family, and it's so, so good. Like, if you read Salt Houses, you know she's a fantastic writer already, and I'm really super grateful that I was able to get a physical copy of her memoir. This is currently out, so if you are wanting to read it, please pick it up. But I can tell you from what I've read so far, I'm a little less than halfway through. It's fantastic. I got sent The Lady or the Tiger. It's by Nancy Paulson Books, which is an imprint of Berkeley or Penguin Random House. And the reason I haven't gotten to this yet is very simple. I just got it less than a week ago, and I already have the audiobook in my hot little hands too. I got that through the Penguin Random House Audiobook Influencer Club. So I have on very good authority, my friend Jenny, who I'll tag, that this is so, so good. This is about a woman in a kind of a Western setting who is jailed for killing her husband, and then all of a sudden her husband shows up at the jail. Very interesting. I'm interested to know what's going on. I've heard it's really, really good. So this will be getting read very shortly. It's not very long either, so it shouldn't be a long read. This was sent to me by Simon & Schuster. Thank you so much, Simon & Schuster. This is Lush by Rochelle Dowden Lord. This is a debut on a novel by the author, and it's about 4 wine connoisseurs who go to a wine tasting and find things that they have in common and things of that nature. I haven't read this yet because I honestly just had not had time to squeeze it in. It is a novel by a new-to-me author about things I'm not 100% into. Like, wine isn't really my thing, but because wine isn't my thing and the premise sounds interesting, I kind of wanted to keep it on my list of things to read because I like to read about things I don't know about. So even though it's not something I would gravitate to like in a store, this is why they send out ARCs, because this might change my opinion, this might change my mind about wine, this might make me grow a little bit, and since it's outside of something I typically read, it definitely is something I want to try. So that's why I held on to it, and it will get read. I just honestly don't know when. I am super behind on A Tide of Black Steel. I actually purchased this copy when it came out because I absolutely want to read it. This is, again, A Tide of Black Steel by Anthony Ryan. I did get a NetGalley ARC of this from NetGalley and from Orbit, so thank you to both of you. I know I'm way behind and I'm so sorry. But it just kept getting pushed aside. It is a thick, chunky book, so I kept thinking, I'll read these shorter books and then get to it, and then I'll read these shorter books and then get to it, and it just piled and piled and piled. But now I have an ARC of the second book. I know this is the oldest ARC I have, and now that I have the ARC of the second book, it's forcing me to read this. So this will probably get read next month. I'm actually pretty excited about it. I'm ready to get back into some more Anthony Ryan. I really liked the books I've read by him thus far, so I'm excited to give these a try. Have you read this? Let me know if it's any good. And that is the majority of my outstanding ARCs. Let me know, have you read any of these? Do you like them? Let me know if there's any I should take off my pile and make my life a little bit easier. But I'm really super interested in all of these. So yeah, let me know.